Welcome to the Garland District, where time slows down, the neon sign glows, and Spokane's vintage charm shines through. I'm Sarah Sears with True Northwest Group at Keller Williams Spokane, and today we're taking a walk through one of the city's most iconic neighborhoods. A place filled with character, fun, and a dash of old school movie magic. Today we'll look at Garland's old school restaurants, shops, classic homes. This is one of many great places in Spokane you'll want to check out. The Garland District sits in North Spokane with a very central location, close to downtown, Gonzaga University, hospitals, and the airport. It's about a 16-minute drive to the airport and an 8-minute drive to downtown. What makes Garland special is the charming bungalows and craftsman homes, locally owned businesses, and the vibrant commercial strip that feels untouched by big box chains. This area started booming between the 1920s and the 1950s, giving it that classic movie set look. And speaking of movies, the Garland is home to the ICONIC Garland Theater, a Spokane treasure that we'll talk about soon. The neighborhood is roughly centered around Garland Avenue and Post Street, and it's a community where people walk dogs, stroll to coffee shops, and know their local shop owners by name. All right, now let's talk about one of the best parts about the Garland District, the food. This neighborhood has some absolute gems, and we're kicking things off right at the Garland Sandwich Shop. If you're craving easy homemade food, the Garland Sandwich Shop is a local favorite, and for piled high sandwiches, fresh ingredients, and soups made from scratch. It's definitely a classic with no-nonsense great food. We stopped by on National Pickle Day, which made it even more fun. They are kind of a big deal there. When you're looking for a restaurant a little more elevated, but still totally laid back, check out North Hill Restaurant. North Hill is a stylish but comfortable restaurant with a great mix of creative food and classic favorites. Locals love it for its house-made comfort dishes, great cocktails, warm, stylish atmosphere, Wednesday wine night, and a menu that changes seasonally. This is a perfect spot for date night, celebrations, or just a really good meal with friends. It's upscale enough without being pretentious. Exactly the vibe Garland does best. We went for a craft cocktail made with a ton of basil. It was really good, and the bartender was really fun to chat with. We love this spot, and we can't wait to come back. If you're looking for a great breakfast or burger with an old school diner atmosphere, you will love Ferguson's Cafe, a true diner classic and yet another Spokane icon. This place dates back to the 1940s and still keeps that retro diner charm intact. Garland is packed with little surprises everywhere you look. Here are a few more spots you should absolutely check out. Little Noodle, the Brown Derby Tavern, Rick's Ringside, and the Rocket Bakery. Last but not least is Spokane's own famous milk bottle. The milk bottle was built back in 1935 by the Benoit Dairy Company as part of a creative marketing campaign. Its structure took the shape of a 38-foot-high milk bottle. This was a place to purchase dairy products for 40 years until the company went out of business in 1974. Today, it's known as Mary Lou's Milk Bottle, a perfect nostalgic Spokane classic known for its delicious milkshakes. If you're a movie buff, you might recognize the milk bottle from the 1993 film Benny and June, starring Johnny Depp, filmed right here in Spokane. That little bit of Hollywood magic helped make this place even more legendary. So whether you're exploring Spokane for the first time or you've lived here all your life, come grab a shake and photo at one of the city's coolest landmarks. And now the heart of the district. The Garland Theater opened in 1945. At that time, it was one of the most modern movie theaters in the Northwest. Now it's known for its vintage charm and its discount movies. This is where Spokane locals come for $5 movie nights, throwback films, community events, and private parties. Fun fact, it was built during World War II's final year and originally seated over 1,000 people.
Bring the family, grab some popcorn, and let's kick off the holidays together.
Now it seats just around 630 people. Even if you don't want to see a movie, you need to check out the Garland Theater's amazing Bonbon Bar. It is such a vintage, one-of-a-kind place you will never regret visiting. The Garland Theater is a place worth visiting even if you're not moving here. It's one of Spokane's most nostalgic buildings. We love this theater so much that we throw our annual client appreciation event here every December. This year we showed the Grinch movie and also got to enjoy the Bonbon Bar and raffle off 3 awesome gifts to some lucky past home buyers and sellers. Here's some quick footage of this Spokane treasure you won't want to miss. The shops in Garland are a complete one-of-a-kind experience. They have a local small-town feel and a quiet, quirky atmosphere. The Candle Bar Company is a really fun store to check out if you're looking for lotions, candles, tonics, or crafts. For small household gifts and items, check out Pleasantries and Chase of Home. These are great places to shop for decorations or if you're looking for a nice gift. Garland also has some fantastic secondhand shops like Collective Threads and Spokane Treasures. The storefront's colorful neon signs bring such a beautiful, vibrant experience to enjoy. Let's talk about real estate. The Garland District is full of 1920s to 1950 homes. There's a lot of charming bungalows and craftsman styles. Many homes here will showcase original hardwood floors, arched doorways, and built-ins. You can also find some older duplexes. It's a character neighborhood, not a place where you're going to find a lot of new construction. That's part of the charm there. For a market breakdown, going into the year 2026, typically price ranges are around $250,000 for smaller homes, going up to in the high 400s for larger homes. Keep in mind that prices tend to change throughout time. Rentals can be in high demand due to walkability and proximity to downtown. It's one of the most affordable walkable districts in Spokane, which is why it attracts so many buyers who want a lively neighborhood feel. Sellers do well here because demand stays steady, even in slower markets, and investors love the homes with mother-in-law units or duplex setups. Here's some footage of homes in the area to check out. The Garland District is proof that old and new can blend beautifully, where stories from the past meet the energy of today. If you're drawn to neighborhoods with warmth, history, and creativity, Garland might just be your perfect match. I'm Sarah Sears with True Northwest Group, and together with my husband Todd Grubb, we'd love to help you find your next home here in Spokane. Thanks for joining us on this tour, and don't forget to subscribe for more Spokane neighborhood stories. See you in the next one.